reaction to the game?
Congratulations, Leicester. After 4 minutes, 2-0 against that team who controlled perfect defensively in the counter-attack with Bardi, Mahrez and so on, it was complicated, and like most of the times we react when the situation is not good. And of course when they arrive they create problems, and we had the ball many times. We arrive an amount of times in the byline, in the crosses, in the boxes we have a little bit problems.
What do you say about your team's defending? Did it particularly disappoint you?
No, I'm not disappointed to my players. When I have to tell something, I will tell to them, but they know, they are professionals, they are old enough to know what happened, and hopefully in the future we can improve.
Okay. Do you feel, watching Leicester last season, they did this quite a lot to teams, the ball over the top and quite direct. It seemed that your players weren't ready for that in the first few minutes.
Now, when you concede 2 goals, always you try to understand why. So you said, oh, they are not... I know my players, I know how they train, how they were there to make a good performance. We knew that. We came here for the last championship after defeat 5-0 in the Champions League, and you knew they will be focused and the position in the table, and we knew that. And after 4 goals, because here they played really well, the long balls, the second balls, the long balls, the second balls, and we don't control now, maybe for my mistake. And after that, it's always another game. But after that, we conceded the 3rd goal in a counter-attack. We were there. We were there until the end. I didn't see the players, the hands down or a little bit disappointed. They tried until the end.
Pep, last week you said you have to adapt to English football, but your style is very recognisable, and you don't seem to compromise that much. So do you think going forwards you will compromise more and more because of those tactics, because of the way English football plays that way so often?
I have to improve to solve that, yeah, that's true. But I want to play the football I feel, because of course that is simple like that, is concede few goals and to try to score more. The basis, the way we play during the season, except few times, it was quite good. So I cannot say today we play bad. We didn't play with the intention to create. But after 4 minutes, 2-0, after the 3rd goal, how we played the second half, we tried. So, but of course we concede a lot of goals. Always, I try, and I was realized to that, to control the games, so we concede few goals in my career like a coach, and here I cannot do that. So, and I have to analyze why.
So will we see a different City, a different Pep over the next few weeks? Will you compromise, or will it just be the same?
No, of course I know it will be the same. I want to win games. I don't want to lose games, and no, of course I have to. But I feel what I feel, and I think because at the end the pitch, of course here in Premier League there are some special things, but the pitch is the same, 11 against 11. So, and I have to control the little difference between other leagues, but the idea is what I believe. I think is good and will be good.
We have to look at how John Stones approaches his football. If goals, if it's his fault for a goal, as it is again today, for the ball, we have to change the way he approaches it.
Today he was accept the last goal, because sometimes it happened. So I think he made a good performance. Of course, the central defenders is just defending and put the ball long and look the ball long, strong in the air, and we are asking him, or what we want is a little bit more, not just defending. So with the ball, help us to make a good build up, to control, to put it in there. But of course, when we are there, we arrive many times in the boxes, and we don't create something special. And when they arrive and they score a goal, so that's create a little bit doubts about in the mind of the players. And in the boxes, I said 2 weeks or 3 weeks ago, every week. So we are not strong enough. So when you see in the boxes, we are not strong enough. So when we analyze Chelsea, for example, how many chances we create, how we were there for the second goal, the third goal, and after that's happened, also this is in the mind, in the players. That's why I don't have complaint, because I know when I analyze all the games, we made very good things, but in the boxes, the opponents arrive and they score a goal, and when we arrive not, and that in the process to getting better, and the process to our football improve. So it's difficult.
When you say that you need to be stronger in both boxes, does that mean that the squad you've inherited is not strong enough?
No, I didn't say that.
That's what I'm asking.
No. I not complain what the club did in the past, and what the club in the past it was good. It was good. No. I am a guy who never complain about what happened in the past, and if I didn't like that situation, I didn't come. So I came here because it was a challenge for me, and I want to do it.
Does it show how important someone like Vincent Kompany is, though? Because I felt John Stones was a little bit lost. He's a very young player. He's got a goalkeeper who's new to the league. You need some kind of experience like Vincent leadership there. From me watching it, but I'm just interested.
What I want is Vincent come back. It's the same like all other players. Of course, Vincent is important like that, but it will be unfair for this kind of players. And every weekend is there to proving, to say we don't do that because that player is not here, is not that. So it would be unfair for that players, because these players every day. The same like here is every day in the training session to training. What I have the Vince is not put pressure, is to recover who's injured, and after who is fit and he's ready to play, or I believe he's ready to play, he will play.
Pep, the stats say that your team didn't win a tackle in the first 35 minutes. Does that disappoint you? Do you think you need more fight from your players?
Yeah, the second balls is a concept. It's typical here in England when they use a lot about the tackles. So I'm not a coach for the tackles. So I don't train the tackles. So what I want is try to play good and score goals, arrive more. So what's tackles? Yeah, you have to win the duels. Yeah, that's true. But normally when you play good, you win a lot of tackles. But after 4 minutes, 2-0, in the mind of the player say, "Whoa, what's going on? What happened?" And it's not easy for them, and that's why. It's another aspect of the football. But at the end, we're not going to win or lose for the tackles.
Question in Spanish.
No, que t'estava preguntant, però una mica què creus que ha passat en aquests primers minuts i a la plena part d'aquest partit?
Han arribat 2 vegades i han fet 2 gols. Bola llarga, segona bola, no la controlem, xuten i golassos.
I una mica, doncs, què se t'acudeix per intentar controlar d'alguna millor manera totes aquestes pilotes llargues?
Sí.
Són unes pilotes...
No, és impossible controlar-les. És molt difícil perquè són més forts que nosaltres els davanters. No pots pressionar perquè la tiren llarga i és intentar estar millor col·locat. Jo ja et dono que podem perdre aquesta bola, però intentar controlar millor la segona bola.
So, can you explain us what happened today, your performance? Well, basically, it's easy to sum up. They arrived 2 times in the first minutes, they scored 2 goals, they win the long balls, they shoot and they score. And can you do something to improve that? So it's very impossible to control those balls. Their strikers are stronger, we can pressure high, so we need to improve our position in the pitch.
Okay. Cheers.
Thank you.